welcome to class today. Glad to have you. We are focused on our whole body with little tweaks and differences. We were working on the hip earlier this week. We're going to kind of continue on that motive of the lower extremity, hip, and legs today, and leg alignment. So we will go with that. I'm going to have you we'll do some warming up on the mat here. You're going to lay down, take your ball with you, and we'll place it between the knees. And just take a minute to take a breath in and then exhale, just letting yourself get heavy on your mat here. And another breath in and exhale. And one more breath in and exhale, just nice and flat here on the floor. I'm going to have you, again, we were working on keeping that pelvis really neutral and squeezing in on that ball, and then release. My pelvis is going to stay neutral and then release. And exhale, squeeze, and then release. And squeeze, and then release. And squeeze, and release. And squeeze and hold. You're going to pulse inward, going 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and hold. And then you're going to open one leg out and back. That other leg just stays. We're just warming up here. You don't have to kill your inner thighs just yet. Good. And pushing back. And pushing in. Pushing in. Holding that one in, and the other one opens out, pushes back. And pushes. Good. Push. And push. Push. And push. Push. And push and hold it there. Keep some pressure on the ball. We're going to take a breath in. Exhale, low belly is going to sink down. Tailbone's going to curl under. Inhale, you're going to relax back to the neutral position. And exhale, low belly drops, tail is curling. And inhale, back to neutral. And exhale, belly drops, tails curling under. Inhaling back to neutral. And exhale, belly sinks, tails dropping. And inhaling back to neutral. And then you're going to exhale, hollow that belly, and we'll just continue that motion into our bridge. Enjoying it as a stretch, really, for the moment, and then roll, stretching your spine all the way back down. And exhale, hollowing, rolling, lifting, and reversing back down. And again, exhaling, hollowing, lifting, rolling up. So still really just more of the stretch than the work for the moment. We're going to get to the work, don't worry. And exhale, belly sinks. You've got some pressure on that ball, rolling up, and then rolling your way back down. Great. So let's take your legs to tabletop. You're going to take your hands behind your thighs. Exhale, you're going to press away with a little squeeze on that ball and inhale back. Exhale, press. So the purpose of this press is to create some tension in your center. As you press away, your belly is going to sink. Inhale. Exhale, press those legs away, belly is going to sink. Inhale. And use the pressure against your hands. If you hold your arm there and you keep pressing into those hands, your belly naturally will start to sink. Yeah, so that's what we're after, finding that. Exhale. And inhale. And exhale. Inhale one more time. Exhale. And inhale, bringing it back in. Nice. Okay, so here we're going to go ahead and pull that roller in underneath your feet. So we'll just get our legs warmed up for a moment. You're going to go right to your tippy toes here, feet and knees together, and you're going to roll just straight legs out and bring them back. Now this is more abs working for the moment to keep your spine totally still. So there should be no rocking or movement in your torso. as your legs go. They're just freely rolling out. Good. And then we're gonna lift one leg up. It's gonna extend up as we stretch and come back in. Waking up, hello hamstrings, and then back in. And up. And bending in. And stretch. And bending in. And stretch. And bend. Let's go ahead and switch legs. Other leg in tabletop, going up. And bending in. And reach, and bending in, and reach, and bending in, and reach, bending in, one more, reach, and bending in. Good, let's bring both feet onto that roller. We're gonna roll the roller all the way out and hold it there. Here, we're just gonna explore for a second. I'm gonna feel where my feet are. They're probably a little tiny bit turned out maybe, or just parallel. I want you to take those feet, stick them together, and then just roll them open into turnout. And when you get to turnout, I want you to squeeze those glutes. And then you're gonna relax back to parallel, relax the glutes. Exhale, turn those feet out, squeeze those glutes, and release back to parallel. Exhale, point those feet, rotate, squeeze those glutes, and release. One more time, exhale, point the feet, rotate, good, squeeze those glutes, good. And now you're gonna try and just hover your bottom off the mat. And then back down and release. Exhale, rotate, scoop, hover. And then release. And exhale, rotate. And then release, nice. Go to parallel now. See if holding parallel, you can get your glutes to turn on. And then we're going to move into a coccyx curl. Then I'm going to try and bend my legs. As I bend, I'm going to lift my hips up. And then I'm going to roll away with those hips up until I get all the way out, working my way out, and then just slowly lower the hips down and finish the extension. So feet are in parallel, extended over the roller, all the way straight, my heels over the top of the roller. Exhale, belly sinks. I'm going to move towards a coccyx curl. I can't really do that here, so I'm going to start to lift up and bend my knees. As I bend those knees and I lift my hips higher and higher. Good, get those hips up into your bridge, way up there in the air. Good, pull that roller in, yes. And then I'm going to let the legs start to play, extend out, and then I'm going to roll down through my spine. Yes, let's do that 2 more times. We're going to coccyx curl. Put some pressure through those heels. Come into that bridge, bending those knees in, lifting way up in the sky with those hips. And then we're going to release all the way back down. Nice and controlled. And the last one, exhaling, coccyx curling, and lifting up. That's it, and rolling away. Good, and lowering back down. Good, hopefully those legs are burning a little bit already. That would be amazing. Okay, here we're gonna go ahead and take the ball, place it between your ankles. We're gonna take your hands behind your neck. We can't go on without having more ab work, of course. So here we are. You're gonna exhale, stretch the back of your neck. Exhale, chest comes up, the belly sinks. And reversing down. So you're going to really stretch the back of the neck, rib cage connects. You decide how far up to come, and then you work your way back down. So whatever's right for your body, head float, and then chest lift if you can. And reverse, and exhale, and inhale, and exhale, and inhale. Great, so make sure that if your head's coming up, it's your ribs that come up. That's way more important than your head actually leaving the floor. It's more important that your ribs are working, yeah? And then back down. So exhale, rib cage floats your chest up, and then back down. And exhale, floating up, and then back down. One more time, floating up. You're gonna hold that position if you can, and you're gonna send the legs out and back in. Exhale out, inhale in. Exhale, stretch the back of that neck, stretch those legs, inhale in. Exhale, inhale. Exhale, inhale. Exhale, inhale. Exhale, inhale, one more. Exhale, hold it there, swing those legs up, drop the belly, and 2, pulsing up 3, straight legs, 4, nice job, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Beautiful, bend those knees, you can bring your chest down if it's still up, and relax for a second here. We're gonna go ahead and take that roller in underneath our pelvis. So what nice wide shoulders. If you feel like your knees wander away, maybe you want to keep the ball between your knees for a little bit longer here with some pressure. You're going to exhale, rib cage comes down again to that coccyx curl. And inhale, release. So take your time. We're going to exhale, belly sinks. I'm going to start curling. And I'm going to keep curling, working to elongate the tops of these thighs. And inhale. And exhale, belly sinks, tails curling. And inhale. And exhale, rib cage down, belly sinks, stretching the tops of those thighs. And then relax. Great. And then you're going to take your legs to tabletop. We'll get rid of the ball for the moment. You're going to just tap one foot down and back up, keeping your nice hollow belly position. So a nice little skinny position here, where you're really sinking that belly, making yourself concave down. And switch, switch, and switch, switch, and switch, switch, and switch, switch, and switch, and switch, and switch. Nice, holding legs in tabletop, turning out for your frog. Ready? Exhale, press it out, inhale back. Exhale, press, inhale back. Exhale, press, inhale back. And exhale, press, inhale back. One more time, press, and inhale back. But you're going to press and hold, swing those legs up towards you, let them stretch at the top and lengthen them down, stomach tight, inhale up, exhale down, inhale up, exhale extend, inhale up, exhale reach, inhale up, exhale down, inhale up, and exhale down. Good. Inhale up, we're circling around. Together up, nice pace here as round. And up, around. Always in a little turnout, keeping those knees nice and straight. And around. And around. And we're going to reverse in just a second here. Open from the bottom up. Together down. Keep those legs strong and straight. The circles don't have to be very big. So you can keep a nice pace. Bring them up around. Together down. Up around, together, around, together, and around, together. Great. Hold those legs up in the air. We're dropping your left leg straight down. Your right leg stays straight up. Holding there. Good. Working on this upper leg extending and the lower leg extending. And your belly's pulling in tight. We're going to switch sides. Stretching long. Great. Both legs up and opening out. Belly sinks, legs opening. Very slippery today. Anybody else out there slippery today on their roller? Great. And then legs come up. We're gonna move into helicopter. So a lot happening here. Stomach has to stay in. My legs need to stay straight. So put some energy through those legs. We're gonna open. You don't have to go too big. And we're gonna switch directions. So paying attention to what those legs are doing. And then open tight knees through the center. And switching around tight again. I always have to remind myself that my knees should stay straight, circling around. Ooh, nice. Don't forget that center, open the center, and then circle around. One leg straight up, one leg straight down. They never meet, right? They're always in their opposite, as far away from each other as they can get. Great. One more time around. And we're going to end with that left leg up and the right leg down. Opposite from where we started. Great. So holding here, you're going to bring both your legs together in the middle. And then you're going to drop your left leg down, close it back again. Drop your right leg down, bring it back to your, and then we're switching. So every time switching, really keeping those knees straight. Switch and up. 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 And switch and up. Nice job. Bend those knees, and again, we're going to pull the lower out from underneath us. And we'll just move it out of the way. We're going to go onto our side. Great. Take your TheraBand with you here. We're going to put the top foot in the TheraBand. And then the rest of your body, your upper could relax. It doesn't have to be, you can have your hand on your head, or you can lower your head down. This arm that's holding the band is going to be the one on top. And you're just going to set the band on the floor just in front of you here. Yeah, so I'm going to just press the band into the floor if I can. If you can, yeah. Bottom leg is lining itself up with my body, or maybe a tiny bit in front. Top leg needs to be in line or a tiny bit behind me. Yeah, and I'm just going to go up, flex that foot, and bring it down. Up, point, up, flex, up, point, up, flex. Nice. Up, point, and flex, point, and flex, point, and flex, and point, and flex. Nice job. Let's turn it open. So knee and toes pointing upward if you can, and then here we go. Point to the top and down, up, flex, up, point, flex, and point, flex, and point, flex, and point, flex, and point, and flex, point, flex, and point. Nice job. Okay, here we're kicking forward and reaching backward. Right? Forward, kick, kick, and point, reach back. Kick, kick, point, reach, kick, kick, point, reach, kick, kick, point, reach, and kick, kick, point, and reach. Nice job. Here, you're going to make a circle with that leg. You really had to have the band here for a reason. You're going to try and keep your body square, steady, and make a nice circle. You can start small, but then you're going to make that circle bigger and bigger. Then one more in this direction. Good, and then we reverse. So the leg goes back, it goes up and around and back. And back. One more circle. Great. We're gonna hold here for a second. You'll take your band. I'm gonna switch my grip so I can take my hand behind my shoulder. And I'm gonna let my leg bend up here with the band on it. And just pull this leg into a quad stretch. So pulling that heel towards my bottom. If you can do it with your hand and you prefer, you're welcome to. But you want to not stick out your butt. You want to pull your butt in. That's going to give you the biggest stretch. And then you can continue to elongate that leg back. So you get a little bit of a hip stretch too. So I have my foot on the floor and I'm reaching back that leg back a little further as I go into this stretch. Good. Holding there. Breathing. Always breathing, yes. And then I'm going to slide it back in and take this foot out. Great. We're going to go ahead and switch sides. We'll take that top foot in the band. Bottom leg stretching out here. Head relaxed on your hand or all the way down. I'm going to turn out that bottom leg into the floor to give you some support. And then my foot's going to reach away and go up, flex, down, up, point, up, flex, up, point, up, flex, and point, up, flex, and point, up, flex, and point, flex, and point, and flex, and point. One more, flex, and point. Good. We're going to turn the foot out. Same thing. Up, flex, up, point, up, flex, and point, up, flex, up, point, up, flex, up, point, up, flex, up, point, up, flex, up, point, and down. Nice. Okay, we're going to side kick. So I'm going to kick forward. And then I'm going to reach back. Kick, kick, point, reach. Nice job. Kick, kick, point, reach, and kick, kick, point, reach, kick, kick, point, reach, and kick, kick, point, reach. Nice. We're going to go for those circles. So you're going to make that circle, can start small and get bigger. And around. And around. And around. And around. And then you're going to switch directions because we like to do that in Pilates. Yes. And circle. And circle. And circle. And circle. Nice job. Okay. Let's go on to our tummies. We'll take the band away. Oh, I'm sorry, I forgot the stretch. Shame on me. Let's do the stretch. Sorry about that. I knew I was forgetting one. You're going to take the band in over your head to bend that knee back. Right? And pull. I just wanted you guys to get up and get back down and have to work a little harder. You know, pull that leg back so the heel towards your bottom at first. That's it. And then you're going to go ahead and stretch that leg away if you can. I'm going to set my foot on the floor and kind of open it behind me. I'm going to open a little bit differently through the hip flexor also. Great. And then you can pull it back in and relax. Nice. Okay. So now onto the tummy for just a moment. Keep that band nearby. We're going to take our hands in underneath us. You can come to your knees or hook your toes under. Come to your toes. You're going to exhale. Press your way up into the plank and hold there. Plank, full plank is totally your choice. Get those legs strong underneath you, push that floor away. Big breath in and exhale. That's it, holding strong here. And exhale. And then one more breath. And then we're gonna come onto our knees. And you're gonna pick up that band again. We're gonna wrap it, it's gonna go between your legs and then wrap around your foot. You hang you. Good, and then you wanna bring it and hold it in the opposite hand, under the opposite hand, or in the opposite hand. Yeah, and I can just, for now, just step on it with my, I've got it around my right foot, I'm stepping on it with my left hand. And both bands are inside my legs. There you go. Okay, here we are. So first of all, set up your upper body, shoulders down, head is long. I'm gonna take my right foot with the band and slide it away. Yes, not too bad. And then I'm gonna slide it back. We're gonna go ahead, slide it out and bring it back. And your job is to make sure that your pelvis doesn't shift positions, right? I'm holding steady and I'm just sliding that leg. Bend and press. Bend and press. Bend and press. Bend and press. Great. Hold that leg out now. I'm going to float it up and down. Don't move your body. Keep the weight even on both hands. So right, what's happening here? Both butts are working, right? I find that my standing butt, not the moving one, is working harder than my moving one. Although after all those sideline things, I think both butts are working pretty hard now. So keep that weight even on both legs, up and down, up, down, up, down, up, down, and up, down. Nice job. Slide that leg back in. Let's switch feet. The easiest is to just slide your other foot in and take the other one out. And then we just move the band to the other side. There we go. Shoulders find their place. My weight is even on both sides, and you're going to slide away and bring it back. Press it out, bring it back. Nice long neck, and bring it back. Press, and in, press, and in, press, and in, and press. In one last, hold it out there. Toes underneath. Here we go. Nice equal weight. Leg comes up and down. Up and down. Up and down. Up. It's so tempting to lean over. Yeah. So try and keep the weight even on both hands. Up, down, up, down, up, down, up, down, and up and down. Nice, and slide that leg back in. Okay, we're gonna stay on the same side just because we don't want to switch too many times. I'm gonna have you stretch that left leg back out, hold it there. Your body stays nice and square. You're gonna pick up your right hand and bring it to your chest. Everything stays, push the floor away with your left shoulder. You're gonna punch forward with that right arm, bend it back in. Push and bend. If you can't go all the way, that's really okay. And bend, push, and bend. Push, don't forget about the shoulder on the floor, push that floor away. Push and bend. Okay, challenge here, can you lift up the leg and push the other, not just hold. If you need to just bend the elbow in and hold that, that's okay too. If you can stretch, go for it. And then relax your way down. Now you wish you brought a lighter band to class, right? Okay, let's switch feet again. You're gonna slide the foot in and then take the other foot out, switch over to the other hand. Excellent. Holding there, nice position. You're gonna pick up your arm and try punching forward. and punch, and punch, punch, but hold it there. Let's put the hand down, slide the leg out. Find that nice square position. Pick up that arm. Can you reach? Wherever you can go is fine. Punch, 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 punch. Okay, extra challenge if you want. Leg comes up, arm goes out, hold. Long body, don't forget about the arm on the floor. And bring it back in. Nice job. Okay, so we're going to actually work our way up to standing. You keep your bands nearby. I'll explain how we're going to get there. You're going to take a breath in and exhale. Tuck those toes under, basically right where they are. You're going to press the shoulders away, lift the hips right up to the sky. You can keep the knees bent for a moment, especially if you have tighter hamstrings. You're going to just keep those knees bent. You're going to take a breath in and work towards straightening the legs. Wherever they go is fine. In the process, I'm really lifting my sit bone as much as I can, and I'm just working those heels down towards the ground. And then I'm going to try and drop one heel down. You're going to switch and drop the other heel down. Great. And again, switching feet, stretch. Great. Switching feet, stretch. Make sure those elbows are pulling inward, and then we're going to try and drop both heels as much as you can. Hips up to the sky. Excellent. Belly's lifting. Great. You're going to bend your knees, hover them over the floor, just don't touch the floor. Not very nice of me, I know. You're going to hold there, but we're going to push forward with those legs. If you need to move the feet back a tiny bit, that's okay. And bend back, hips go back. Press forward, hips back. Press forward, hips back. Nice job. Forward, keep pushing that floor away. Hips back. And press forward. Hips back, one more, you got it. Forward, hips back, nice. Open your feet a little wide. We're gonna lower into our squat. Here, you can sit here for a minute, let things open up, yeah? So try not to turn your knees out and feet out too much. You can widen them though onto the edges of your mat to give you more space. Okay, and we're gonna see if you can work those heels down to the floor. Arms, it's nice to reach them forward. Bring those elbows in. Good. Take a nice breath in. You're going to exhale, squeeze the knees and the elbows. So I'm going to push with my arms, push my knees against my elbows. Great. I'm going to take a nice breath in, and I'm going to press down through my feet and bring myself up to standing. Well done. Oh, feel proud. Brag. Okay, so now we're going to take the band and bring it underneath your one foot. Oh, I'm going to put it under my right foot. I can't mind it. There we go. All right. So here I'm going to hold up on this band, bring my leg up in front of me. Yes. My arms, I'm just holding the band right at my chest. I find that if I use both hands and hold right at my chest, I somehow feel more stable. So you're welcome to do that. Great. Just holding. Don't go anywhere. Just hold it. So bend that knee up to your chest. Hold it up there. There you go. And you're going to press it down. You're going to hold it. It's not touching the floor though. I'm just hovering. Not going to touch the floor. Just going to let this leg swing over the floor without touching it. Nice. Great. And then I'm going to bring it up again. And now we're going to go down and up quickly. Down without touching the floor and up. Down 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 and up and down. Hold it there. You're going to swing that leg back and back underneath you, all without touching the ground. Good. That's it. You've got it. Body's tall, shoulders down. And relax. Nice job. We'll switch sides. You can step in with your other foot and then switch. And we're going to hold on to that band and bring the leg right up to our chest again. Just holding that position there. Great. Holding there, nice and tall. Really think about lifting up in that stance hip. That's it. Good. Keep holding, and then we're going to lower the leg without touching. Maybe do our little hovering circles over the floor. That's it. And then we're going to go up and down without touching, up and down, 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 and up. Hold it there. We're going to go back. Good. And back, 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 and back. Nice job. All right, hopefully your butt is working. We're going to switch feet again. This time in a little bit of a turnout. So I've got my heel towards my big toe, basically. That's the direction. You don't have to have your feet totally closed, but it helps me to feel my inner thighs touching each other. And then I'm going to come up with that leg again. Hold for a moment, collect myself in this position. Good. And then I'm going to do the same thing, coming down, a little hovering, so just holding in that turnout. Great. And then up I go. And squeeze the thighs and up. Squeeze. And squeeze. 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 Hold it there. We're going to slide the leg forward and close it again. It's like a diagonal forward, yet just in line with those toes. Out and squeeze. Out and squeeze. Out, squeeze. Out and squeeze. Out, squeeze. Out and squeeze. Out, squeeze. Out and squeeze. Nicely done. We'll switch legs the last time here. Good, find that turned out position. I'm going to bring the leg up. That's it, holding there, find your stability. Good, inner thighs are on, I'm lifting up through my glutes. And then I'm going to bring my leg down, hover. Just over that floor. Yes, preparing for the big movements here that we're doing, yes. Okay, here we go. Up and squeeze. Up, squeeze. Up and squeeze, up, squeeze, up and squeeze, up and squeeze, and squeeze, and squeeze, squeeze, and hold. We're going to go out, squeeze it back, and pull it in. Good. Pull it in, pull it in. Pull it in, pulling in, pulling in, and in. Nice job. And in one more, and in. Great. Go ahead and relax that foot down. You can let go of your band. Throw it aside for now. Not away, just aside. We're going to come to the end of your mat. We're going to work on our little Pilates hinge forward. Again, it's one of my favorite and what I think is one of the more important things to work on for us. Neutral spine. I'm going to hinge forward. You decide how far is okay for you. Those hamstrings are going to tell you loud and clear. For now, keep the legs straight. Hinge where you can and bring yourself back up. right? The power to come up is right back here in my sits bones. So just below my sit bones, I'm gonna push the hips forward and bring me up. My spine stays in its beautiful and neutral position. And as you get a little deeper, you're gonna let those hamstrings go one more stretch, right? If you need your hands at your thighs, that's absolutely fine. You can push away also here to help you keep that neutral spine, and coming up and hinging and coming up and hinging. Great. And coming up. Okay, you're so good at that we're going to challenge a little bit more. Maybe this was coming right. So one leg is behind me. I'm going to try to hinge on just the one leg. You can have your hand at your thigh if you want, or you can reach forward, whichever makes more sense for you. And try and come up to that hovered leg position you're working on. I'm going to go forward and come back to my hovering leg position. Forward and up. Forward and up. Forward and up. Nice job. And forward and up. Great. Other side. Legs behind. Here we go. Forward and up. Forward and up. Forward and up. Keep lots of energy out that back leg. That really helps with the stability as you go. Forward, up, one more. Forward, oops, and up. Great. All right, let's go find our plank one more time. That way we can stretch. You're going to inhale, up, exhale, hinging forward. If you need to bend your knees to keep your neutral, please do. You're going to find your way out onto the mat, full plank, or drop your knees to half is fine as well. Push that floor away. Big breath in and exhale. Another breath in and exhale. Great. We're going to push through those legs, open the chest, strong legs. Wrap the shoulders, find your snake, chest up, shoulders on your back. Okay. Wrap those shoulders down, lengthen the back of your head. Big breath in. Exhale, tuck your chin, hips are going to rise up behind you, up into the sky. Shoulders pressing back, heels dropping down. Great. One more time, we're lifting up on those toes. You're going to curl your way forward into your plank. Wrap the shoulders, find your snake, opening up. Great. Tuck your chin, hold that plank. If you want your push-ups, here they are. You can go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Hips back up to the sky, heels dropping. Walking your way back, find your neutral spine. Big inhale up to the sky. And exhale, your hands down. Yes. Okay, well done. Thank you guys for playing. It was really fun. It went by super fast. And I look forward to seeing you really soon.